give you guys an update. Good morning everybody, welcome back to another studio vlog. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I have some orders to prep this morning. I need to wash and make a bunch of cups. I also need to order some more UV DTF transfers for more orders that came in over the last couple of days. So I'm gonna get those done and then we're gonna prep a frame, and I think I'm gonna punch needle for a little bit this morning. I don't know if I'm gonna get the frame done or not. We'll see where we're at for time. It's currently 8:39. I wanna wash the cups, and then while the cups are drying, I'm gonna make the next frame, and then we will make those cups and then do the frame. So I don't want to chit chat too much this morning because I want to get straight into work. It's Monday and I never usually film on a Monday because usually Mondays I'm still trying to get back into the groove of the week after the weekend, but I have quite a bit of things to get done today, so we're just gonna get right into things and not chit chat too much. Okay, I had a little bit of an outfit change because I'm about to start punch needling. I don't want to wear a sweater when I'm punch needling because I get very hot. So I'm going to go sit down on the couch and punch needle. It is 10 o'clock. It's definitely a lot later than I would have liked to start punch needling. So I'm gonna finish definitely later, probably around 2 o'clock today, opposed to last week when I was finishing at like 12. But I got a good amount of stuff done. I ordered all the UV DTF transfers. I ordered some more hot glue gun sticks, and then I also placed an order for more of the car vent charm backing cards, which is good. I also made the cups. I think I just said that already, but I made all the cups for an order that's going to be going out tomorrow, but I'm going to package it later today. So I'm going to go sit down on the couch and I'm going to punch needle. This frame has entirely, it's upside down, has entirely card charms. Somebody ordered 88 card charms and then I have another order for 14. So this is going to be split up into 2 frames. I'll be done all of the card charms by tomorrow, and then I can start on some mug rug orders. And then I also need to make templates for a custom order that somebody is inquiring about. So we have 4 hours ahead of us for punch needles, so let's get her done. And I'm not going to film anything because seriously it's so hard to set up the camera over there. I finally brought my bed back in the basement now that it's winter time and there's no spiders and it's not freezing down here. So my bed is like in the way. It's very difficult. So I'm just going to punch needle and then I'll see you guys hopefully when I finish the frame, and if not, I'll just see you when I'm finished punch needling for the day. Okay, so it's now 2:50 and I finished the frame. I do have to like get rid of some of the knots in them, but we're done. I'm aiming to start around 7, even 6:30 if possible, to get the most done, especially because now I have to do some computer work and do some schoolwork because I forget all the time that I'm in college still and I have schoolwork to do. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pack an order that can go out. Not much filming's going on today because I'm kind of, Mondays are usually the days where I just don't film because I don't know, I just have a lot of like prep work for the week to do, so it's kind of, I don't know, I just don't film much on Monday, but I'm going to do that. I also got new sticker paper. I've been using the same sticker paper since I started my business back in 2020, and it's just getting way too expensive for me. The amount that it costs to import the dang paper over here to Canada since we've changed like the import fees and stuff is insane. Like, I would rather just drive to the US myself and pick it up. It would be cheap. So I found something on Amazon and I'm going to try out the quality and compare them and see if it's up to blush design standards, because stickers are a pretty big part of my business. So I need to find sticker paper that works. If not, I'm just going to start outsourcing my stickers. I have 3 companies that I'm willing to outsource with that are like reasonably priced. So if it comes down to it, I'm just going to outsource my stickers, but I would ideally like to keep making them in-house because 1, it keeps my costs low, and 2, I just really love making stickers and I'm able to have like 90,000 different sticker designs because I make them in-house. Anyway, time to do some schoolwork, and I will prep and cut these charms out, but I want to get rid of the knots first. It's easier when it's on the frame than when they're all individual. And then it's really difficult to do the little mini charms with my nails. So I am waiting for my brother to get home, and then he's going to do these for me. And yes, I'm gonna pay him. He loves to do work for me, so he gets money and then is able to buy himself stuff. So he's gonna do this frame for me and glue them and cut them, and that will be a huge help for me so that I can just prep a new frame and get started tomorrow. So I don't know how much more I'm going to film today, if I'm even going to pick up the camera at all for the rest of the day, but if not, I will see you guys in the next clip, which will be tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I am feeling energized and rested. I stayed up late last night, finish ACOTAR. I finished it. Okay. And I just want to talk about it for a quick second. Like I said, I know this is not a book channel, but we have to talk about this for a minute. I already bought the box set. So I have this one. I bought it as a standalone book, but I wanted the rest of them because I knew I was going to finish this yesterday. And once I finished this, I knew I needed to immediately get into the next book. So I'm starting A Court of Mist and Fury today. I'm obviously working right now, so I can't read, but later on this evening I'm going to read. This book, I was just getting thrown around. Like at the beginning, okay, for like the first 70-ish pages, I was like, what is this? Like, this is so slow. I know like it has to build the world and everything, but like I was like, oh my god, can we like get to any kind of substance at all? And then at some point it just did a 360 and things were just going. And I was like, oh my god, how do we get here? Where are we going and why are we going this fast? But it was good. I loved the pacing after we like got into everything. And I know like books have slow periods and slow build-ups, especially like fantasy. Especially the first book, I get it because it's trying to build the world, trying to give you an understanding of like what even the heck is going on. But yeah, after a certain point it started picking up and going faster, which I really liked because I like more of like a fast-paced book. That's just what I like to read. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was just getting thrown around, bashed around. I was confused, I was angry, I was like angry with the main character Feyre for like pretty much the entirety of the book, and like she was just like making really odd decisions, and her decision making is questionable. But I really enjoyed this first book. A lot of people said like if you liked the first book, like you are going to love the second book. So I'm excited to get started in the second book. And now enough talking about the book, I have to start working. Even though I can literally talk about this book forever, I'm literally gonna go and find a book club and join it just so I can talk about this book. Anyway, I finished this frame yesterday, as you know. I just have to actually add some pink here. I forgot to do that. I ran out of pink. And last night I was actually going through my calendar and I was seeing like how much more punch needle I have to get done. And I'm actually going to finish all of my open punch needle orders that I have printed out right now by next Wednesday. If I punch needle every single day and finish a frame a day minus Friday, because Friday I'm not doing any punch needle one, my hand will need a break, and two, I have some appointments to attend to. So yeah, I am actually proud of myself, and now I can take on more orders, which is great. Okay guys, it is now 11:33 and I finished the frame. Here she is. We have all of the car charms, 2 mug rugs for an order, and then 2 car coasters for an Etsy order. I feel accomplished, my hand does hurt, and I am quite tired. It's surprising how tired I get after punch needling for 5 hours or like whatever, 4 hours, because I'm literally sitting on the couch. So now I'm going to cut out this frame and cut out the charms, and then I'm going to cut the slits for them. Cut the slits around them so that my brother can just get started on gluing them once he gets home from school. That will help him a little bit and also help me. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday. Oh my god, I don't have my watch on. It is Wednesday and it's 9:15. I now have my watch and I am just about to eat my bagel. My cat actually ate half of my bagel this morning, so I had to throw it the rest away. So I am now eating my breakfast pretty late in the day, but I'm not doing any punch needle this morning. I'm working on a bunch of car charms and coasters that I finished yesterday. My brother glued all the car charms. I'm so grateful for his help. It has saved me a lot of work, and now I'm going to glue the charms onto the felt backs, and I'm gonna get the cards prepped and everything. So I'm going to watch a podcast and I'm going to glue all those stuff, but first I'm gonna eat my bagel and then we're gonna get started on gluing. Okay, so I have to switch the battery in this camera. It's literally gonna die, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on my day. It's 12 o'clock now and I finished doing all of the car charms and a couple of coasters and mug rugs. Now I am working on fulfilling orders that have stickers, mugs, and cups in them. I have to make all of those things also, so that's what I'm doing now. First and foremost, I am preparing all of the mug sheets to be printed, and since that takes the longest, it's probably going to take like 30-40 minutes for all of the sheets to print out. And then while those are printing, I'm going to prepare the sticker sheets to be printed and get doing those while simultaneously making the cups. So it's going to be a lot of back and forth. I'm going to try and see if I can prop the camera up somewhere, but first I want to get these mug sheets done so I can get them started to print, and then we will work on stickers and cups. And I need to get these orders out today. I am determined to get them out, so we're gonna work extra hard today and just get them done.
Degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 더 바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 다시 하늘볕이 the bluebirds peacefully sing along that I love you. Oh, 그대여 나와의 거리를 걸어요. Paris with you. 난 그저 잔디밭에 누워 있어도 좋아요. 반짝이는 저기 Eiffel Tower shines from anywhere 아름다워. When I'm not with you, all these shiny seas don't mean a thing. 눈동자 비친 Avenue des Champs-Élysées 그대와 같이 romantic해요. I love you. Oh, 그대여 나와의 거리를 걸어요. Paris with you. 난 그저 잔디밭에 누워 있어도 좋아요. 그대여 나와의 거리를 걸어요. Paris with you. 난 그저 그대 곁에 머문다면 좋아요. 그대여 나와의 거리를 걸어요. Paris with you. 난 그저 잔디밭에 누워 있어도 좋아요.
Yesterday was really crazy of a day. I got so much orders done, or like I got so many things made for orders, which I'm extremely happy about. I finished all the car charms, prepping them, cutting all the things. I made a bunch of stickers. What else did I do? Make all the mugs, all the cups. So now all I have to do is quickly place a reorder on my pink mugs. I don't have enough, and I swear I counted enough, but I don't. So I'm gonna order another batch. I'm also gonna order one new color of mugs, so I'm really excited. And then I'm going to make a new frame and get started. It's currently 8:13, so I need to start before 9 o'clock so I get done by 1 o'clock. I don't want to be doing punch needle all day because I need to get some orders out. I have to sublimate a mouse pad, so we don't have a lot of time to dilly-daddle here. But yeah, let's get started. I don't want to talk too much. I need to get these orders placed so I can pick them up tomorrow morning and then make the mugs, send them out, boom, boom. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, probably once I finish the frame. Before we start, I need to give you guys an update. So let's see, I'm listening to the audiobook, the graphic audio version, but I am 187 pages in. I started it yesterday and I am loving it. When I tell you I am loving it, I was not a fantasy reader. You wouldn't catch me dead reading a fantasy book. But this series has me in the biggest chokehold. I thought the first book was good. I'm only almost 200 pages in and I am eating every second of this book up. And the graphic audio version, I will never ever listen to any other audiobook the same because the graphic audio version on Audible is superior. If you haven't started ACOTAR and you need to, or it's on your TBR, read it. Get through the first book, get to this one. Okay. I can't stop smiling because I'm listening to the book and I'm at a good part. But anyway, I finished the frame. It took me a lot longer than it normally does, and I'm not really sure why exactly, but it took me like 4.5 hours to do. It's now 2 o'clock, but it's done. Woohoo! I finished another order. I'm very happy. I'm gonna cut this out and then I'm going to cut all of things out, put them in the basket. And then I think I'm gonna pack some Etsy orders because they need to go out today. I think I'm going to press these mouse pads while I listen to the book. It's getting so good. This book, I can't stop talking about it. I think I'm gonna be talking about it for like 70 studio vlogs to come because I'm obsessed. I want to live inside of the book. I don't know, but I am this much into the book. I'm at page 378. I have listened to it all day. I like having the physical book because I do read it. I just am working for like 7, 8, 9 hours a day, so I can't sit and read. So I listen. Should I just become a book talk account or a book channel? Because this book is giving me life. Like, oh my god, I can't stop thinking about it and I can't stop smiling. I can't, this book is consuming my whole entire life. That I need to find somebody who I can talk about this book with. Anyway, let me get back to work. I'm gonna continue listening to my book and I'm going to prep these coasters and get some mouse pads sublimated and some orders packed.